the only way you can truly understand long COVID is if it happens to you. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but the reality is it's so hard to explain to people because every case is totally different.
Even 4 years in, we're still working on developing a specific definition. At this point, we go by the definition in the WHO, which defines post-COVID conditions as symptoms that develop after having a SARS-CoV-2 infection within 3 months of having the infection and last at least 2 months. So it's a very broad definition that includes all kinds of post-COVID symptoms and presentations.
Try to do like old activities I used to do, like go fishing or, just things that were normal to me, things I did all my life. And my heart's going 150 beats a minute. I'm out on the water and I'm like, what's happening to me? What's really happening? And then one morning, it was Saturday, I got up, I was washing dishes, family, and my heart's going 120 beats a minute. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I got to go to hospital again. And it wasn't until probably after that visit in October, I was able to go to the Mount Sinai COVID Center and get a proper diagnosis, at least at that time period for the most part, to understand that I had something that affected me from COVID itself, which is now considered, of course, long COVID.
We need to remind ourselves that, without really knowing the pathophysiology of a disease, and without knowing biomarkers, to diagnose it, it's just complex, correct? That doesn't mean that there are, certain things that people have been trying, and some of these treatments do potentially have some benefits. I think that there is, significant progress. What we want, of course, is just to be able to diagnose and to treat. We have people that are really suffering with this, affected, physically, and also with brain fog and other symptoms that are significantly impacting the quality of life.
The reality is, long COVID can change your life. And yeah, I recovered, but now my wife is down. And I mean, if I didn't recover and I didn't go back to work, where would we be right now? Where would my kids be right now? Where would, and you really have to think about this, like, this is serious, like, and even if it doesn't happen to you directly, you do have to be open and at least understand that.
What I can say to patients that are suffering with long COVID right now is that I'm sorry that you're going through this. I want you to know that you're not alone and that there's a lot of patients, advocates that are fighting for you. I'm sorry that our best is just not good enough at this time, but know that you're not alone, and there's a lot of us that are working hard every day to try to get answers and to try to improve long COVID and hopefully one day cure it.